And now from the Sports Station, powered by Hamilton Orthopedics Spine and Sports Medicine, here is News Channel 2 Sports.
It's hockey night in Utica once again, this time on a Monday. Hi everyone, I'm James Kattato. So the Comets come back home after a week-long road stand. They suffer their first away defeat since February, and now they're looking to bounce back against the bottom of the conference Cleveland Monsters. Heading out to the Aud as the Comets look to avoid 2 straight losses. So let's jump right ahead to the second period. In Cleveland, they came out ready to play. They outshot Utica 19-5 in the second period. This was one of their shots here that resulted in a goal to put the Monsters up 1-0. Then just before the end of the second, check this out. Zach Jordan fires from the blue line and goes top shelf. Cleveland on a bit of a run going into the third, but Utica would respond. 48 seconds to go in the game. Frederick Gauthier cleans up the mess and cuts the lead in half, and the chaos would only continue. 25 seconds later, A.J. Greer has ice in his veins. He notches the game-tying goal in the dying seconds to send it to overtime. We got free hockey, folks. After a back-and-forth OT, Robbie Payne would notch the only goal of the shutout right here, send the Monsters home with the win. Comets fall 3-2 into overtime. And the Comets were also pretty active in the trade deadline today. Goaltender Nico Dawes was recalled from the New Jersey Devils and is now eligible for postseason action with Utica. During his 18 games played with the Comets, he allowed a little under 2.5 goals per game with 12 wins and 3 losses. Him and Akira Schmid will make a good goaltending combo come playoff time. And defenseman Nate Schnarr is on the move to Montreal. The Canadiens picked him up for goaltender Andrew Hammond, who is expected to play in New Jersey. Schnarr posted 13 goals and 26 points in 43 games for Utica this season. He'll head to the Laval Rocket. So there have been a bunch of moving parts in the world of the Comets, but the same can be said for the Adirondack Bank Center as a whole. It's been pretty busy at the Aud as of late. This past weekend, the Atlantic Hockey Conference Championships were held on Friday and Saturday. Later on Saturday, Utica University men's hockey played in the NCAA tournament quarterfinal. And on Sunday, Utica City FC had a home game versus Baltimore. That's an insane slate. The general manager of the Adirondack Bank Center says it was hectic for him and his staff, but he's proud of the way they handled it.
They put in some tough hours. They put in 12 to 14 hours overnight on Friday, overnight on Saturday, about 8 to 10 hours late last night putting it back to ice. But we went from ice to soccer and back to ice for this morning so that the Comets could practice first thing this morning.
The Comets take home ice again Wednesday against the Bridgeport Islanders. Puck drop is at 7 p.m. And after a strong performance in Florida, Utica softball senior Caitlin Paul was named the Empire 8 Co-Player of the Week. And she was tearing the cover off the ball down south. That warm weather must have put her in a good mood. I know it would put me in a good mood. Over an 8-game stretch, she went 11 for 26 with 4 extra base hits and 12 RBI. She got herself 2 home runs as well, 2 dingers. Paul and the Pioneers return to action this weekend with a doubleheader on Saturday against Skidmore. First pitch at 1 p.m. And something nice to end off the night. An Ilion High School grad, class of 1996, was brought out before the New York Yankees spring training game against the Philadelphia Phillies. Take a look at this. Joe Manine, a former Air Force crew chief from 1996 to 2018, given a standing ovation at the George M. Steinbrenner Field in Tampa. The Yankees won the game 5-2, and Joe got an autograph and picture with former Yankees manager Joe Girardi. Pretty nice way to end off the night, Jason.
Yeah, 5-2 win for the Yankees, too. He had a great game to go to. No big free agent pickup shortstop, though, for the Yankees this year.
No free agent pickup for the shortstops for the Yankees. They lose out on Correa. They lose out on Trevor Story, but they do have Josh Donaldson on the hot corner. Maybe they'll move Glaber back to shortstop. Maybe they'll, move DJ LeMahieu around a bunch. They do that with him anyways, so, who knows.
We'll see what happens. You're a Yankee fan, aren't you?
By heart.
By heart. All right, that's what we like to hear. All right, James, nice job. Thanks very much.